Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. Welcome to our Final Fantasy 16 100% run. We're going to do all the side quests, all the hunts, everything the game has to offer, as well as this also serving as your intro and outro. So if you're liking this playthrough, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Check out everything else on the channel. Leave a like below. And without further ado, let's get right into some Final Fantasy 16. Thanks, guys. What was that? It's gone. That's one down. Come on, Gavin.
Where is he? You'll do. Bastard!
Gav, we've got to go!
Not without this.
Cid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas? That won't be necessary.
Okay, there he is.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Cid? Where the hell are you?
Sid's gone. Unfortunately, Sid's gone. Did Joshua get us out of here? We can't just be possibly laying on the platform.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steak,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Calmatives, curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir.
ointments,
It's all
poultices.
fresh.
Calmatives,
Picked this very
curatives,
morning.
restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
It's 5 years later, okay.
It's good to see you, Cid. What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them.
He's not wrong.
Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Cid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Why are we walking around with two swords?
You're Cid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
There's good boar, Torgal.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him! The outlaw. Sid's here!
Should we?
Come on! Go! Summon the others!
Oh, we'll kill them all.
The bearers.
There's my girl. Let's go. Lord Thunder. Clive has claimed a portion of Icon Rama's essence. Attuned with Rama not only changes the elemental aspects of Clive's magic spells, but also allows several new iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, which raise 11 bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Okay.
Sid dies here! Outlaws in here! Bring it in!
How many are there?
Titan sends his regards.
Yeah, so does Phoenix.
enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
Okay. I'll play with the kitten.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster. Well done, Tom. Let's try. Fire and flame!
Wow, okay. This is gonna get absolutely insane after a while. With how many damn abilities you have. Kitty, go bye-bye.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Ain't got much to say after that one, right?
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Is this still in the Deadlands?
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Can I pet Torgal though? I just want to pet Torgal. Sid arriving. That's a little joke if you've been in the Navy and the military.
Have we any more knuckle puck?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn meet me in.
Is it business or pleasure? We won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter. And thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand for me wares.
The only drawback...
The constant bloody racket. It's not Dories and Otto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and night.
Still...
If a pain in the ear holds the price I have to pay to be Sid, the outlaw's partner in crime, I've said I got myself a bargain. Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time flies.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Copter's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them, they just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere. There was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what they may, Sid will save us. Yes, I will save you.
Weighing you down.
Ooh, ability points?
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Yes, please.
You'll not find a better price.
I'll take XP and I will take Gil.
It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
You're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Or perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
Ah.
Back, are ya?
Ask about the hideaway.
Things here ain't too bad.
I suppose I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, and a apprentice that knows his hammer from Skok. Oh, and the furnace is all right and all thanks to old Sid's bellows. The gods know how I'd keep the coals hot enough out here to mirror without them, not with bloody crystals, that's for sure.
Nah.
I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins, and I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, you give us a shout.
You've forgotten already?
No, I just want you to tell me because I forgot. As the player, I forgot.
Because I haven't.
It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old highway together.
Still.
That doesn't mean I intend on doing it again. Okay, that's fair enough.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while. No scratches, right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Yeah, that should do you. My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. My best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. That it? Fine.
If you'd
told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is.
Jeez, this one's massive.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Okay. Let's cool the memories. Hey, we got ourselves a stone.
Clive, is everything all right?
It's okay. I'm doing all right.
War is brewing. I can feel it.
In good time. Okay.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed.
Okay.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
I had some help, but
Someone's crushing on Otto.
Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish my
Sid,
sums.
we were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us, but be warned, I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery.
That's right. No tomfoolery from the children. They must learn things. No tomfoolery. Oh, this goes up? What's up here?
Sid, what's the special occasion?
You're welcome to join us for a spell, if you think Jill won't mind.
Tail Tattler? Is she supposed to be a tattletale?
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
go on. What's the matter, Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine. Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you aren't. You're a changed man now. We both are.
Okay, so I need to go up here and into the backyard. Oh, it's this one. Okay.
The crates were lost.
This plank will have to be replaced.
Look, Sid. Squeaks wants to meet you. I can keep him, can't I? Can't I?
Of course you can. Kid, it will teach you responsibility of taking care of Mr. Rat.
Much was lost when the first hideaway fell. Colleagues and friends. Years of hard work. But we did not let that loss defeat us.
That's right, Nigel.
And our work will not be in vain. No. The spirits of our fallen comrades live on in every leaf and limb you see here.
This tongue here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it clear. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
Okay, that is cool. We got ourselves our own water wheel over here. I guess that makes sense. The heavier things would stick in the bottom as the water is pushed up. Then goes in the water wheel, which is clean. Okay. Interesting. I get the concept. I run this. I am Sid. No one will tell me.
I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
No one tells me where I can't go. This is my hideout.
Hither yon dance autumn winds.
All right. Yeah, buddy. I don't know how long we're staying. Otto's running this show back home. Where is the lore master?
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain. Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood.
Okay.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Okay.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm?
Yes.
To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Yes. I would like to know.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, Recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
Okay.
Certainly there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
Okay.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Okay. I have questions.
One would think.
My role is abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge, that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way around a brighter future, or towards a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appoint the storied Ninetales as your tutor only to disregard her expert advice. Okay.
I admit.
When I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canvar, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Cid the outlaw among my pupils. Wait, is this Tom's daughter? No. Is this Cid's daughter? Or did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life? And we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. One is wont to uncover which others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to the rescue, my curiosity would have likely proved fatal. Instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease of life. Personal to a band of outlaws, no less.
A far more reputable fellowship
Than anything in the academic world, I assure you. Okay.
My beloved homeland.
The crossroads of Valistia, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm. Its mother crystal yields more shards than any other, and its lands even now remain untouched by the blight. It is blessed country indeed.
Or at least
it was until Sambaric elected to invade and establish a new holy capital upon Twinside's heretofore neutral shores. It pains me to see the land I love so changed, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I knew that Emperor Sylvester had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Oriflamme, the seat of the Holy Empire, Since its inception, seemed too audacious a move even for him. Okay.
How may I help you today?
By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings on in Valestia, revisit any of the Nine Tails past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. Okay.
I have the details here.
Grand Cast. Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use... Okay, to cycle through pivotal milestones. Okay. Domino Phoenix and former heir to the ducal throne, Joshua was thought to have died at the hands of the second icon of fighter in the disaster of Phoenix Gate. However, he is very much alive, traveling around even now. True identity hidden by a heavy cowl and an assumed name, that of Lord Margrace. Okay. Puppy is Torgal. The Ward of Rosaria. Okay, Dominative Shiva and Clyde Shelf was okay. First, you nurtured back to hell 5 years. Now, of past since the fall of Drake's head, and she and Clive continue Sid's mission to emancipate bears and rid the realm of mother crystals. Dominative Shiva, okay. Bailey continues Sid's mission to emancipate. Okay. Yes, I knew that. He's the main protagonist. The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. The Annex of Rosaria. Here we go. Former Duchess of Rosaria, now Empress of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, is ever her purpose in life to preserve her phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter in league with the force she judged the mightier. Now she rules over Rosaria as vicereine of the Imperial Province. Okay. Which she rules with the cruelty and contempt for the base born that was unknown in Archduke Edwin's day. The Archduke, we know he's dead. Okay. Okay, so that's the first one. So from here, he was... Okay. And death and the defile. Tiamat. He's dead. Okay, so the master and servant, so King Volud, that's the Lord Commander. Benedicta is dead. Comrades, okay, what about Hugo? Permanent economic advisor, okay, after learning the Cid outlaw the man who slew his love of his life. Okay, so that's his personal task is finding. Icon battle. Attempts to assassinate. We did kill him. We're the Imperial Bearer. We did fight Shiva's dominant, but Jill, she is amazing. Okay, cloaks and daggers. There's Cid. Lost life to a beast from the beyond. Best to tell Cid the outlaw to his protege. Okay. Yeah, we know about all of them. Gurov is dead, right? Yeah. He died from an axe. Okay, so to Carnovant, in pops Quentin. We know more about him. Gav. Okay, we know about that. Gru's dominant. Okay, Garuda's rage. He's a find hound. Gru's dominant. Yeah, that's where Garuda dies. He's deceased. Okay. Send it to the Crown Prince. Tiamat's dead. We just assume he's dead, right? But we know Rodney is dead. Oh, we don't learn in the story that he's dead at that point. No, they're dead, okay. The King's Fall. Okay, so this one, we learn that Rodney is dead. We talk to Hannah Murdoch, who dies. We learn about our mother, Isabella Lestiage. And we learn about Martha. And in the end of Eastpool, Hannah Murdoch dies. Okay. So this was Uraflame. We learn about Isabel. It's our alliance. Okay. I like the color codes that we have. Now the Drake is, so this is a mysterious being, Ultima. It will summon the will to resist a creature before Joshua returns from the dead to imprison. Okay. The Dominant Phoenix. That's where Sid dies. Okay. Sid the Second. We're gonna constantly be fighting him. We have a couple more people in here. Adolbus. Okay. Vivian Ninetail. So a scholar's strategy to make your home in the hideaway, as like every shred of evidence or information that comes from the wider order. Okay. Necronacos, which she herself was found, was gifted by her fellow squire. Okay. Victor. Okay. Medicine Girl. Okay. High Cardinal. Best friend. Can we just take over Rosaria and just use it as a seat of power?
One must understand one's place in the world.
Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relative to class story that updates your progress through the Mason area. Okay. Okay. So we moved to this. The Ducal Army goes to Phoenix Gate. Okay. As the Iron Kingdom goes to Drake's Breath. Get the Mother Crystal. Next biz, we come over to Phoenix Breath because Holy Empire invades. The Sonata Flames. Okay. We're drafting Imperial Legions. Essentially, the Empire comes in, occupies it, but the Iron... Okay. A surprise attack launched by the Anarch Kingdom on the Duchy of Rosario in the year 860. Rosario was critically weakened at the time, having lost Archduke Elwin Rosfield and been plunged into chaos in the aftermath of the attack on Phoenix Gate. The Ironblood unleashed a wave of murderous destruction on the Rosarians and returned home with human spoils from the form of countless young women. Oh, so they just sacked Rosalith and went back. Okay. They're actually a part of the Empire. Okay. Okay, so this is where we attack Battle Nicia. The Iron Kingdom is doing a crusade. Why did they come from the south? Okay. And then this is when we're pursuing the Dominant of Fire. Okay. Then deal with Garuda. We're on Intelligenceers moving to the Kingdom of Walu, so they're going back. Then this is the fight of Belinus Tor while we are traveling back to said hideaway. Your army goes to King's Fall. This is where we go to King's Fall to assist Gav. Then we travel to Phoenix Gate. What else is going on here? Okay, we're out here. And then who is this? The Imperial Army goes to Eastpool, and that's the Purge of Eastpool. And then we go kill Drake's Head. Okay. And then we go back to here. Now, where's Oriflame? Was trying to attack Basidian Outlaw. Okay. Move the throne of our army south to the Crystalline Dominion jars of whether or not the Dominion citizens approved. Oriflame has since fallen gradually into decline, having lost the mother's blessing and all the benefits it brought. Okay, that's probably because of the Blight. So was the Blight the heavy ones? That's the occupation of the domain. Okay, the Crystalline Domain doesn't actually have a dominant. Okay, well, we're moving to Constance. The middle of the rock. Hugo Coptius personal guard. On Coptius' orders, they ruthlessly gutted and destroyed Sid's original hideaway, vengeance for the brutal beheading of Benedict de Harmon, but Coptius' thirst for revenge is not yet slaked. Okay. That's the occupation. And that's where we are. Okay. Where's the other crystals? So we know one's there. Isn't one in the Kingdom of Volud? I guess we're gonna go kill the Drake's Breath.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Okay. So we learn things. I actually like how that's presented because that just allows you more accurately see things better than old tomes over here. Did I miss it? Yeah, I didn't even go in here last time.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship.
Looks like it. The Invincible. Okay. This must be the bridge.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed. as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
And God's... Okay.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less.
We need to get this man access.
Sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
This is true.
That's what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
We do have to figure out what that thing was.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
But there's one in the cafe.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
I must talk to you.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? Look around you.
Well, it's far cry from the Imperial Library in Oriflamme. In 5 short years, we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales they contain hidden away from all but the privileged. We have liberated them, and they may fill the minds of all who hunger for knowledge.
Still.
There's much more out there, and as long as I draw breath, I shall continue to gather what I can.
Why?
One day, a chronicle of your own adventures might even grace these shelves, or failing that, the floor.
It has been difficult, certainly.
When Titan visited his wrath upon us on that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us not only of our home and our loved ones, but of that which Sid fought fiercest to preserve, our hope. Hope that we might never have found again had you not taken his name and become our light in the darkness.
Had you not let us hear.
To Benamir and the Invincible, where among the ghosts of the fallen, our journey can continue. Here in the belly of a Leviathan, untouched by the passing of 1,000 years, does our hope burn brighter than ever, and here may it burn for 1,000 more. Okay, that's about Tet and Crow.
I still remember.
The day I first met Tet and Crow, chasing their father about the hideaway one moment, clinging to their mother's girdle the next. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I feared the void they left in the children's lives could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away here in the shells to bear their sorrows in the leaves of these tomes.
And thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over time their pain faded, now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor. They remind us that no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal. And that happiness lost may be found again. True.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Okay.
What subject shall we consider today?
Leader of the faction believed responsible for the shining of Drake's Head in 873. With his single act of infamy, Sid's name quickly spread to the four corners of Alessia and beyond. Okay, established under the leadership of Clive Rossfield, who took on the title of Sid after his former leader's passing, and Titan's destruction of the whole hideaway. Here, a community of like-minded individuals from across the realm was gathered to build a place where People can live and die on their own terms, like its predecessor. It is built within fallen ruins deep within the deadlands of Central Storm. Suddenly, unlike its predecessor, however, it is located in the center of a lake, across whose water any invading enemy can easily be spotted long before their arrival. This is true. A town located in the rugged northern reaches of the Dalmatian Republic, although it was once a diamond trade post, the coming of the Blight has severed both discouraged travelers as well as drive off long-time residents. Okay. Assault by Hugo Capdia, dominant of Titan, and his private guard on the first hideaway of Sid the Outlaw in 873. Safe haven established. Okay. After Sid fell in his hideaway, was reduced to rubble at the hands of Hugo Capdia, Clive took on both his predecessor's name and role, became the second Sid the Outlaw, leader of the re-established resistance. Together with the other survivors and their new recruits, he continued Sid's mission to emancipate bears and rid the realm of mother crystals. This is right. We are doing work.
Did you learn everything you needed?
We pretty much looked at it through Ninetales.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
I think he's fibbing. But if it's called the Invincible, who am I to say Old Tomes is wrong?
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon return to the hideaway. Republic's play. Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you have done to wear upon my return. Okay, that's interesting.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, We must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Cid.
What part of the map is that supposed to be? There he is. He's in the north. In the Blight.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?